Hello, punters, and welcome to another episode of the Leg Up Australia. Sam Wood, Blake Johnston, Pat Allendorf, crossing to us live from beautiful Sydney. How are we, fellas? What's going on?
How good's the background? And whose case of beer was that?
Yeah, good. Oh, that's me.
Oh, yeah, boy. Case of beer and a new background.
He just bought some.
2K, you owe 2, I owe 1, and you owe a case of beer as well, I think, for having your phone.
Brings me.
Everyone brings on this call.
Well, boys, what about the background? It looks like you're super professional now.
It's a new studio, mate.
Yeah, well, we're on like Donkey Kong. Wait till you see the other side.
The other side is phenomenal.
We put the wrong side on. The other side, when we flip it around, wait till you see it.
To flip it around in this small studio.
Mate, watching those two try and flip that around was like watching Austin Powers reverse that the car in the tunnel. Except they just couldn't get it around. I wish we had the outtakes to that.
That's tough.
We've got a combined IQ of about 140. So
Yeah, we'll get there. We'd figure it out. We would have
That's
figured
high,
it out.
isn't it?
We would have figured it out eventually.
We would have got there.
Geez, the Punt Club's going well. Punt Club's doing really well. What's the tally at right now? He's placing a bet.
It's a horse. They just notified a rider.
Yes, yeah. Give us the Punt Club update.
Punt Club update.
We're 1 week in. We launched it Wednesday last week. We are Thursday today.
So it's in 2 weeks. So about 16 days until
Australia Day.
Yep.
I'm very excited.
We have 394 members. $20 a share, max 50 shares. We currently got nearly 23,000 to punt with on the day. I reckon we'll have 100.
100
I think we
grand.
will too.
Saturday.
Really?
I do. I think we'll get there. I think we'll have 1,000. I reckon the last 7 days, heap of people will jump in. Because
Yeah, I reckon that last 2 or 3 days people will be just knocking themselves down to get in.
100%. Because if you sign up now, your $20 is just, it's waiting and you're itching. You're itching to spend it.
I've actually seen quite a lot of tips and slips going, I just grabbed a couple more units. So I reckon it's getting to people. They go, I'll grab a couple of units now. And then as the week goes on, they go, that's just sitting there doing nothing.
But Wood, had you thought of a good idea? There's going to be some incentive for people to get in early with a little competition.
Well, you get in, if you want to buy a couple of units, spread it out over the next couple of weeks, because each week we're going to do like a raffle style selection where I just pick someone at random. So on Thursdays, I get sent a list of all of you guys and how many and the units that you've bought, the $20 units. I'm going to pick someone at random, and they're going to get a TLU merch pack. So
that includes one of these
damn!
delicious hats.
Oh, that's
one
fresh.
of these shirts.
This is pistachio.
Oh,
That
hello.
looks good.
Oh,
It
I'm
actually
wearing
comes
the.
up nice on the backdrop.
What colour is this? Skin colour?
Tan. The
Like obviously
pistachio
not my
pops
skin
on
colour.
the-
Mine's white.
The pistachio pops on the new backdrop.
There's no red in that tan.
No, my head's red, actually. I'm a bit odd in here. But so each week we'll draw one. We might draw two. See how we're feeling. 3. Give them a TLU merch pack, hat, shirt, stubby coolers, and then on the day.
Just on that, anybody who's waiting for a TLU merge pack, I actually went to the post office and got some bags yesterday, so we're sending them out this week.
Oh, really? When are you going to snort them?
They've definitely slowed down. The merch has slowed down.
It hasn't slowed down.
Okay. It hasn't. So what we'll do is we will draw someone out each week, or a couple of people out each week on Thursday night's show, and then on the day, I reckon we do something big. So it doesn't matter. You're once you're in the draw, you're in the draw for each and every week, and then on the day we'll draw something out. And we'll do a big prize.
Yeah, we'll get
Unconfirmed. We'll throw a bit of cash out of it, and
we'll get a few people in.
yeah, that'd be mad. Oh, we should do. If you get it drawn, you come in and you know those things that throw the cash all around in the. You can hire them.
Oh, what about if it's like something like
Using Pat's
you
cash.
get to come on
Oh,
whatever
yeah, we
our
don't need
next
cash.
function is, you're on that.
Yeah.
I reckon that would be a great
remember.
prize.
They remember they're on it.
Well, you got to.
And you know what? I don't know if this is meant to be a secret but if we get a certain amount of members on this punt club, we are a good chance of doing Everest Day.
Yeah, I think that was a secret actually.
Was it?
I think in the terms and conditions it says do not say
You got talking to
this.
this side of the mic now.
I'm just learning that right now.
It's in an email somewhere, and I don't know if Punt Club's going to be happy with me saying it, but buy up big, especially you leg up members out there, because if we're doing Everest, there is no way we're not doing a members-only event around Everest Day.
100%. If we get
We need
if you're a
2,000.
member, you might as well be a member of this club, because I'm going to be I'm the captain, so I'm going to be backing all the strategy tips, and then I'll give you guys a little bit of the potty to have a bet with.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. He's like
Please,
a
sir.
king. He's like a king. You're like
More?
a queen, and I'm like Prince.
More
Purple rain.
purple rain.
Pat
What's
said
that good-
today, for anyone who knows their music, really anyone at all, he goes, hey, we should get some Prince playing. We will rock you. I'm like, oh, that's Queen.
Close enough.
Close enough. So,
Close.
the
I
Punt
was in the
Club
royal
is-
family.
yeah, you were there. You were there. So the Punt Club is absolutely flying. Couple of announcements here. We've got the giveaway. Do you want to do the giveaway up front, or do you want to do it at the end of the show?
End of the show.
End of the show?
Yeah,
All right.
Let's make people stick around.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, listen to the end, you dogs. What else have we got? Oh, good news for the leg up. Friday Night Live videos are coming back with DJC to celebrate the end of the Adelaide Carnival. We're bringing Friday Night Live videos back.
that's awesome.
He's back on board tomorrow night. He'll be doing his 3 best bets, a roughie. They'll talk about. We're going to do some comps in there as well. So I think you've got to do. Like, I think it's like they pick 4 people at random, and if you select a winner, you get merch packs and things like that. He's going to be doing it with O'Keefe.
That'll be good.
The walk.
Yeah, I got the walk on board because I can't do it tomorrow. Funeral tomorrow, and then daughter's birthday on Saturday. So glad to get all that stuff out of the way before Straight Day coming up as
I'm
well.
going to clear something up. On Saturday, are we going to have the races on one of the TVs at your house?
There's a TV out the back, like where the kids. So I was actually thinking about this.
Yeah, okay. Well, fill me in.
No, what is so? There's probably 30 adults, 30 something adults at my daughter's first birthday party.
Yeah.
I know 2 would think it's appropriate to have the races on. No, don't you understand how this works?
Yeah.
Guys, stop touching the microphone. Is this your first show?
The new studio is tiny. We are in basically a shed. I'd love the listeners to let us know as well. Is it appropriate to have the races on at a first birthday?
100%.
100%.
But if you schedule it on a Saturday,
It's
there is
12
a
to
Sunday.
4 as well.
There
Like,
is- there is Sunday.
Group 1 territory as well.
The kids will just think it's a show, like a kid show. But
I was hoping
you got form for doing this, Woodhead. You got married on Everest Day.
We had the date set before Everest. Actually, I should let Elise know if we do Everest Day, we're doing a members event. I'll see you next weekend.
my son loves watching the races.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, yesterday,
Sonny is
Sonny
Jimmy's best
loves it.
friend.
Yeah, Sonny loves it. Yesterday he was in his playpen, and I was cheering one home, and I went, "Gone, Nash!"
Gone.
Like real bogan.
Yeah.
And he loved it.
Did he?
For the rest of the afternoon, I was like, "What do we say? What do we?" And he'd line up and I'd be like, "Gone, Nash!" Love it.
Max loves it too. Junie's probably a little bit too young to get it, but Max does. If I'm sitting there and because we have 2 like living rooms that are kind of near each other, and I'm watching the races, I'll sit there and go, kick, kick, kick. He'll run out to the living room and just start kicking.
Yeah, that's it. See, we've got to have it on. Otherwise, I'll bring my laptop. I'll bring my laptop anyway.
What are you doing, DJ? Some
I'll
tunes
be
on.
watching the races somewhere.
I don't know if it's acceptable or not, but we'll see.
Definitely.
We'll be
Definitely.
seeing.
You have a racing business.
I understand
that. Is very
that,
important on
but-
Saturday.
Oh,
Now,
I tell you, Lisa's old man wouldn't mind it either.
Yes,
take your
that's
laptop,
free.
Blake. I'm sure the kids will. No, none of the kids.
Three's
will touch it.
10%. Yeah, none of the kids will touch
None
it.
of the kids will touch that laptop.
None of them are tall enough.
This is how. No, there's toddlers. They're on. There's going to be 3-year-olds there as well. So,
Walking outside.
yeah, well, hopefully this rain stops. The lawnmower
They don't
man
mess
came around
around.
today, so we're going to be on.
Jeff Johansson.
We got rid of Jeff. I think my wife's having an affair with him.
I don't know who that is.
He was cutting your grass inside and outside the house. You reckon?
No, the joke is that Max someone gave him a little lawnmower, and at first didn't know what to do with it, and then he learnt what you do with it. And obviously, you didn't see that from me; it was from Jeff Johansson.
Yeah,
didn't
he take the toy lawnmower out to Jeff Johansson and gave him $40 and said, "Off you go"?
I'm not good with some domestic duties.
Oh, I don't mind.
It's a time.
We've got artificial turf, so.
Oh, yeah, you do have artificial turf.
You just don't have the time with it. It's just weird how you stay around and watch him do it. That's the only weird part.
Yeah, it is awesome. Jeff, I'll give you another 40 if you do it without your shirt.
What's his name?
Jeff Johansson. He's gone now. I've got another bloke.
Yeah.
I thought you said Jeff Girea.
Jeff Johansson put it up $10. And I'm like,
There was no need for him to be mowing.
power.
There was no need for him to be mowing the lawn in your bedroom.
Tell you a story walking, Jeff. All right, let's get into You Cannot Be Serious, Mr. Patrick.
You will love this week's You Cannot Be Serious, Woodhead.
Tell me.
Everybody knows it's been a long carnival in Adelaide, especially yourself. And
Okay.
I think it was finally catching up with the stewards. The chief steward had obviously gone on a little bit of a sojourn to Brisbane for some work, some bit of work experience, and he'd left his underlings in charge. And what happened at Balaclava, I would think would never happen in racing, but you know what? They gave it the green light this time, and I think it'll probably show that this will never happen again. They allowed a race to jump whilst a horse was cast in the stalls. It was laying down, and the two horses either side of it were backed out of the barriers and scratched, and it was also obviously scratched because it was laying on the ground. But they allowed the race to jump and run officially. So
hang on. They knew the horse was cast.
So hold on.
Backed two horses out, put them in wider gates, and then they pressed the start.
They backed the two horses next to it. They backed them both out and scratched them, and they left that horse laying down. It was uninjured, they said, but
The laying down horse was uninjured.
Either way, it was still laying down,
Just
caught up
tired,
in the
I guess.
stalls, and they allowed the race to jump. It's I feel like it's only in Adelaide.
So the cast horse was just in the stalls and it didn't open.
That's a disgrace.
No, it obviously didn't. Even if it did open, it was laying down anyway.
No, but what I'm saying is the horse was in the
The
stalls.
horse was still in. Yeah, it was still laying down under the stalls.
That is one of the worst things I've heard.
And the race jump.
It would have set the horse off like that was cast because the horse is not used to being in that position. So,
but also it would have the barriers would have vibrated, and this is You Cannot Be Serious to the nth degree too, because as if
that's a winner.
I have never ever heard of this. And when they would have said, we're going to jump this race or what? We're 7 minutes behind. We're not Sydney. We just can't run 10 minutes late all the time. But are we going to jump? And they go, has anyone else ever done this before? Nah, let's do it. Let's set a precedent that you can do this.
That is fucking disgraceful.
They've allowed the field to jump. The boss is in Queensland. And this brings me to our next point, boys. Has anyone ever stuffed up at work for you guys while you're away? While the boss is away, has the staff just got in a little bit of trouble?
Oh, yes. I've had a couple, actually, that you know of, because I've usually been on holidays with you. But one was, we had a big order, like 16 or 17,000. This is my distribution business. And someone just let the order go out the door. No payment, no proof of purchase, just went out and the customer just tried to not pay me because they already had the product. So
I do remember this.
It wasn't a pretty scene. I don't know if you remember what I had to do next.
You had to do a bit of standover, man.
I had to do a bit of heavy gear. I had to do a little bit of heavy gear.
That was the old.
I got it back. I got the stock back, and all of it.
That third knuckle.
People like this.
The same.
So didn't lose any money on the stock, and then I got an extra 10 grand for my troubles. I mean, I'm not meant to be out there chasing people, but it just helped their business.
Was that business. To repair that third knuckle?
the moose knuckle.
Do you remember when you were heavy for me at Hawkesbury races once?
Was I?
Yeah. You were there, Pat. Do you remember? When that bloke put shit on me about my flash to your glasses.
Yeah. When I had to go and...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even
Saw him
remember
there.
that. I didn't think I'd been to Hawkesbury. Was it really?
I said, well, can't put up with that shit. Go and sort him out.
Everyone's just got to be nice to each other, okay? Otherwise, they get a thumping. Those days are behind me, well and truly behind me. I'm too slow now.
Yeah.
If I'm ever
So
coming after you, just run.
You cannot be serious. Adelaide Stewards, until next year, what will they serve up for us?
That is, I have to say, I wrote that one down because that has got to be close to.
That's the winner.
Yeah, that's the yearly. You're declaring the winner in May.
It's the winner.
That is actually the worst. So find out how many there are, and we'll send them down Cranberry Ocean Fresh spray.
Flying Barty was eventually removed from the gates and was cleared of any significant injury. Although
when the gates rocked back, it just knocked it.
I think we'll have to get the addresses of some of these stewards because I think we'll be sending the Ocean Fresh to their home addresses. I'm not sure that they'll still have jobs.
Yeah. Come into work and pick it up.
Yeah, clear your stuff. Oh, look at that.
Wow,
They put a bottle of Ocean Fresh in the
is
basket. They told me to take my
absolutely
goods out in.
Embarrassing. Great. You cannot be serious. I cannot believe I missed that. So, we have a couple of feature races this week. A couple of cracking races up here in God's country.
It's Saturday up here.
It looks like, yeah, it is big. It's the mega meet. Yeah. So Doomben Cup is now on this Saturday. So Queensland Derby Day. Who?
Junie.
Junie will be pumped.
She would be pumped.
She'll be pumped.
Super Saturday. Junie's birthday. What else? The Kingsford-Smith Airport Stakes.
Yeah.
Fred
Queensland
Best.
Derby. Fred Best.
Queensland Derby.
Yeah, a benchmark.
BRC.
She'll be pumped about that. So we got plenty to get through tonight. Let's. Do you guys want? Do we need to go through just before I? Do we need to go through the Doomben Cup, or are we still just?
Again?
Are you going to anchor every multi this week, Tazaki?
Oh, imagine if I came out this week and said it was no chance.
Well, it gets a different setup.
No. What?
Holly Gray's out, isn't it?
The sun's out up here.
It is.
So we need to talk about that. What sort of track we're going to get at Eagle?
I reckon we're going to get a good side of soft.
Yeah, I'm saying no worse than a 6.
Yeah,
No
I agree.
Ooh.
I totally agree.
I went to 7, but I'm not up there. I'm not up there with you guys just bathing in the sunlight.
Oh, it's actually beautiful.
Sunny yesterday. Today was supposed to. There's a chance of a thunderstorm at some stage, but it's been sunny all day. Tomorrow sunny and Saturday sunny. So I'm 6. No,
We're going to be
all
all
right.
right.
6. We might be a 5.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might be a 5. That's what I've kind of done.
That's
form
perfect.
too.
That's
I
even
did
better
form.
for Zaki.
Beautiful for Zaki.
Good on you, Zaki. Should
It'll
we
win
start
by
with
panels,
the,
and I am going to margin bet.
margin bet.
I'm going to margin bet.
They've got those Zaki Superman t-shirts.
I don't want that.
I'm gonna get
I don't want that. Get 2. Get one for you and Pat. I don't want one.
Get
I
one
don't
for
want
me. 2XL.
I don't want one. Imagine if you did this and the back of it was Zaki. That would be the biggest cop out ever for the podcast.
Oh, I do. I could have got Zaki.
I'm
I'll get Zaki
glad
for
you
that. I'll get Zaki.
Don't get Zaki.
Don't get Zaki for me. Get
Who do you want?
was
Ting Tong.
yeah. Oh,
Ting
do you know what?
Ting Tong's running in this race.
It was so tempting to tip Ting Tong.
Oh, it's so hard not to. I can't believe you were not going to.
So tempting.
All right, let's get into what are we talking? We've got the Fred Best. We're going to do our Fred Best and hopefully find a winner here. Current favourite, Prince of Boom, $3.80. Star Tantees, $5.60. Sorry, I didn't even introduce the race properly. Eagle Farm, race 6, 1,400 metres. It's a Group 3, the Fred Best Classic. It's going to be 22 degrees on the day.
Exempt from the ballot in the Stradbroke.
Oh, really? So just go straight in. Well, that'll be Prince of Boom.
So,
Oh, you doing form this week?
Yeah, I did one. I did on 1 or 2 races. I had a bit of time.
Yeah.
Coxy gave him a rev-up. He's got to do a bit of
Oh, since Coxy.
Oh, Coxy.
had a bit of feedback on
Cox.
He is good.
He
Do better, Sam.
He played last weekend as well because he'd been out of the team.
Did he kick any goals?
No.
See,
I fell asleep during the game, actually.
he's had your name in his mouth and it's rubbed off ordinary.
Have you ever had his name in your mouth?
Yeah.
Only his
Ever?
last name. Only his last
Yeah.
name.
Makes it cost. Prince of Boom, $3.80. Star Tantes, $5.60. Ranch Hand, $11. Alpine Edge, $11.20. Kiss Some, $11.20. And Flying Crazy, $13 is the best of the rest. Paddy, let's start with you. What are you liking and why?
Look, for what is a very tough race, I think if Alpine Edge is coming out of that good Marzu Paul Lele race, I thought that was a solid enough run behind them, and I sort of think I've leant towards experience at this track, and I think with a better track this week, Alpine Edge can get over this field. I don't know that it's an overly strong field. It's quite even field, so happy to take a bit of value in Alpine Edge at the top at $10.
I think it is important to have Eagle Farm form most of the time.
I think so.
I don't really. What's going on?
Because it was $13 last night when I was doing.
So currently $11.20 with Boom Bet.
That's had a little bet.
Oh, he's had a go. He's had a little sprinkle.
I lent into it.
As much as I agree with you, I've actually gone with Prince of Boom, who doesn't have the Eagle Farm form, so usually stay away from him. But good on the soft. This track, the way it's firming up, it's actually going to be good for my other selections, but I need it to be a little bit soft for Prince of Boom, I think. Who are you liking?
I've been waiting for this horse. I Am Lethal. Got a little bet on him. He's $21. I couldn't believe the price that he went up. They actually went up like $61, Tab. I didn't realise that until yesterday. I had a little bet on him at 41. He's into 21, but John O'Shea is bringing this horse as a Stradbroke chance. He's been looking for a dry surface. He's going to get close enough to it. He went first up behind Marzu in that Arrowfield at Randwick, and he just didn't go a yard. He's been back to the trials, tried on a heavy twice since without the blinkers, and he's looked good. But I just think he is a very, very good horse on top of the ground. He's got a great turn of foot. He's been one of your horses in the past. He should have run a place in that the 3-year-old Magic Moments at the Gold Coast. That was last time he was up here. He just had absolutely no luck from a wide draw, and he just couldn't get big galloping room in the straight. But he is a huge chance. If he draws a 4, he's going to have to get too far back. But if Abdallah can work some magic, I think he can get over to him.
And Josh
I Am
is
Lethal.
flying.
Yeah.
Who?
The J. O'Shea stable.
Jay O'Shea.
It just
J.
looks like
O'Shea, yeah.
Joshy. Josh A.
He couldn't get Legay Soleil home for us a couple of weeks ago. But hopefully this was...
Well, I was going to say he couldn't carry him across the line, but he's big enough to if he was able to. But his stable is going great guns at the moment, J. O'Shea.
Yep.
But yeah, not a lot
I
to do.
like it. Good price. You can actually still get 30s about it.
Where?
Top Sport.
That's not true.
You fucking liar, would it? Stop lying, would it?
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Hey, no fighting, you
Punters
two.
Plus, no good. Wish there was an
Stop.
app that was coming
What
out.
did you get,
It was the
40s?
Best price available. Yeah, 40. 41.
Yeah, it's average fixed price right now is $21. At Top Sport haven't.
That's wrong.
It's wrong. This website's bullshit. All right, beautiful. So, Paddy, you are going. Beezer, you're going I Am Lethal. Paddy, you're going
Alpine Edge.
Alpine Edge. I'll put all these up on our socials as well. Let's roll straight into the Queensland Derby, Race 8, 2,400 metres, Group 1. $1 million up for grabs for these runners. And this is a big old field with some horses I've never, ever heard of before. Dark Destroyer is currently our favourite at $4.60. Paternal at $6.50. Pinarello, $8.10. Kibosh, $9.60. And Paddy, the best of the double-figure-old horses, is bloody Ting Tong.
Ting Tong. Can you do it in an accent?
No, you actually
okay.
you can't.
Okay. All good.
Names like Team Tom don't win Group 1s.
Oh,
Okay. You're the form guy. I'll take
Give us
your word for it. What's the stats on it?
They just don't.
Try and think of one, Pat. Come on, you'd have a better chance than me.
Think of one with a name like Tim Jordan's one group one.
Have these headphones got heaters in them?
Googling.
I'm so hot.
Horses
sweating.
like ting.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Keep moving on. Ask Blake. when
No,
he
we
wants.
want to hear you Google this.
Why kick a Mookie out? He never won a group one.
Should have, though. Who you like it anyway?
I don't like the race. I think the race is pretty ordinary. I think it's a bit of a trap race. Dunk Destroyer, like that fall out of their last start, that was a bottomless track. And he was very good, making a long sustained run. Looks like he's going to run in 2,400 metres, no problem. But just heavy going to what we think is probably going to get to a soft 5. I think that's just a bit of a trap. So I landed on the Kiwi, Pinarello. Didn't have a lot of luck in that New Zealand Derby. Very lightly raced. I think it's had 6 starts. So got to a Derby in basically first campaign and then freshened up, exploded to win over 1.25 miles last start. Drawn off the track, but we'll work over and hopefully find a spot on speed. I don't think that's a huge issue. I just think it's on fresh legs and can really run a race. So Pinarello, the Kiwi for me.
With Leaf Inners coming over with it to ride.
Yeah, Leaf.
So who's this? Roger James and Robert Wellwood.
Who?
Very good.
Oh, mate, I
James
can't
and
find
Wellwood.
any funny ones.
That's okay. I told you they don't win.
After next week, you could be Googling that in and just find a Ting Tong. Have you got Ting Tong on top, Paddy? Is Ting Tong on
Wait,
top for you, Pat?
No, I've actually got Paternal on top.
I'm with
I
you.
thought it's... Sorry, you're with me? Yeah, lightly raced. Plenty of upside. Geez, I thought it was actually going to run down Dark Destroyer last start, and it looked to be attacking the line, so I think it'll get the 2,400, and I agree with Blake. It's a bit of a soup, this race, and winner could come from anywhere, so hoping it just gets a similar run to last start in the Rough Habit Plate on the fence and just sneaks up there and gets home this time.
Yeah, hopefully. Pinarello. Pinarello for you, BJ, and Paternal for you and me, Paddy.
Did Horsey McHorseface
Hugh Bowman on
win
as
a
well.
Group one?
No, he did not. Hugh Bowman on as well with Paternal, which I think is an up. Sydney form there. Soft for well, but be good. Be looking how hot I am.
Hopefully Coxy's listening.
I'm doing tips now.
Do better,
I'm doing
Wit.
tips. I'll do better than BJ this week. We'll be sitting there watching.
It looks like
Happy birth. Not right now, guys. Don't bring the cake out now.
Straight after the Queensland Derby.
No, we're in between the Derby and the Kingsford-Smith
There's
Cup.
like a 2-minute window that we don't do anything before a race. 2
Oh.
minutes until the end of the race.
Can we get some footage of this weekend? of
And you're not
Blake
allowed to
being,
talk to Blake. I've got to tell all the kids not to talk to Blake 2 minutes after every race as well, because he's
No, as they cross the line. Ring him.
cool.
Call him as they cross the line. If anyone has his number that listens to this show,
I'll give it out.
If one gets beat on,
We'll give it out. We'll put it in the
we'll give it
details.
out. Put it in the comments. Put it in
Yeah,
the
we'll put it in
comments
the
on
comments.
YouTube.
Yeah.
my phone actually, it doesn't matter. Give it out because my phone, it just goes straight to the keeper. Any unknown number.
Really? So you only
And what about
take...
and what about the known ones you don't answer ever?
Yeah. What happens to all the text messages and messages that you get sent?
Straight to the keeper.
Yeah, that gets... And by keeper, he means bin.
If it's important enough, don't leave it.
Yeah, nah, fair enough.
They'll leave a message
Fair
that I won't read or listen to.
Tim Ferriss over here, 4-hour work week. He's taking it back on board. I'm very excited for this next race. Race 9, 1,300 metres, Group 1. The Kingsford-Smith Cup.
Give this one to Pat because I think this is a lottery.
Oh, really? I like this race. A lot.
Absolute beauty.
In Trivier is our current favourite at $4.65. Paul Lele, $4.80. Isotope, $13. 11.11. Apache Chase. Rothfire, away game, the $4 million horse. Brooklyn Hustle, Private Eye, Ranch Hand, Jamaica. They're all over the place. I'd say Ranch Hand's a dual accepted that I just read out. Paddy, can I guess who you're going to back?
Oh, of course you can guess.
Is it double figure odds?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I know that you were probably going to say Private Eye, but
I wasn't. I was going to say Ellsberg.
Ellsberg, as much as I'd love to see Ellsberg run well because of our connection to that stable and the owners, I don't know. I don't know about Ellsberg. Got a little question mark on it.
I do not know. Are we
Still
back in
got that little
Palele?
question.
I'm pretty confident that Ellsberg is at Campo's stable.
Is it really? Let's go look at it.
Gerald's
Is it?
Campo's uncle.
Oh, did not know that.
Oh, yeah, he's Gerald.
Gerald. Okay, Paddy, who are you liking?
I've got to say, if you're looking for your crook mate this weekend, he's the one walking around tipping Brooklyn Hustle, which obviously won't be me. But I like on Trivia. I reckon I saw that everyone would have seen the run last start of it behind Mizzou and Paul Lele. That was absolutely monstrous. That was its first start in Australia for a fair while. So I think it'll take a lot of improvement out of that run. It's great to see that it handles Eagle Farm. Likes the soft track, so I think it'll be better on the improving track. It was huge last start. I don't think anyone missed that, and that's probably why it is $4.60. Does have to jump from the wide barrier, which I think won't worry it. It'll be going back and rocketing home at the end. I did also like a bit of Private Eye at the 20-1 odds. It whilst it did no good in the Donny, was it? Yeah, whilst it did no good in the Donny, it was back and in a totally different race to the rest of them. And since trialled twice, trialled in one of your trials from I Am Lethal, Blakey. Thought it went well enough. Would have had it on top if it ran over Shadow Devil, but yeah, I still got a bit of a query over it. But happy to take some of the 20-1 about it. But I'll be backing on Triviera as my main bet.
I actually think. Oh no, I run well. I don't think he's a wet tracker, even though he won a couple of races earlier on in his career on a wet. But I think he's better getting onto a soft surface. So he's going to get a long way back from 16. Same with on Trivier, but I just reckon this race is an absolute lottery, and I'm going to have two little bets in the race. I'm going to have something on. We're going to have something on Ellsberg. He brings that Sydney form. He always explodes fresh. It's usually his best run. He puts himself on speed. Nash takes over. No problem. Doesn't matter what the track is. He's gonna enjoy it. And third to Cascadian and Tofane in the all-age stakes. That has to be good form for a race like this. And then I'm also going to have something small on Signore Fox. I thought he was really good behind Marzu. Same race as on Trivier. He found the line probably, well, not as well as on Trivier, but he was in the wrong part of the track. He actually ran third in this race last year. I think he ran second in the Stradbroke. So, team, they're patent trainers. He was fourth up into this race last year. He was in the wrong part of the track. He's fourth up here. He's going to be much better suited on top of the ground. He's not a horse that likes it wet, so I just think he's over the odds. I think $27 is the best price about him. So I'm going to have two small bets, Signore Fox and Ellsberg.
Bit of trivia about Signore Fox. I don't know if it was Dave Stanley that was talking to Peter or Paul Snowden, and he wanted to talk to him about Marzu, and all Snowden wanted to talk to him about was Signore Fox. So they've got a very high opinion of it.
Okay, that's good. I'm definitely going to might have a little bit extra on my small bet then.
Yeah.
I like Palele. Palele.
Now watch me whip.
Now watch
me
Lele.
Palele.
I think it was a great run. I thought it was going to beat
It was
Marzu, to be honest.
1,300? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'll get there.
No problem.
No problem at all. No problem at all. The drawing track suits it again.
I agree with that.
J-Mac on board, and Jay, this is the most important part with this horse, and I don't want to jinx it because we've still got about 48 hours, but J-Cum hasn't declared it.
He hasn't declared one anymore.
Oh, yes, he has. I think he declared it last start. That's what slowed it down at the end. If he didn't declare it, would have won.
It wasn't the end of 1,200.
And there was the he even had a chance to declare it as well, and he didn't.
Okay.
So
Makes him moral.
thanks. Yeah, absolutely. All right, beautiful. I'm going to pull Ale. Apache Chase as well. I'll have a little bit on Apache Chase as a roughie because that was it was a good run in the Archer. Won 7 times at Eagle Farm. Good second up form.
Good, Ed, as my personal Queensland correspondent, are you able to give us, and just feel free to say no if you're not across it, or this question is just
I'm
out of the
across
blue,
it.
but are you able to give us any mail about alligator blood on Saturday?
What is it, about 26 to 1, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in race 7. It's about $18, I think, at the moment on. I don't know why they only give me money baldy prices here, but
It's his first start for new stable. Is it Kane Adrian?
I've got about 17
21,
missed calls sitting in my inbox from Alan Andreas.
He
I
remembers us
obviously
because he
think
sent us
he's
those
bringing
hats. Remember he sent us alligator blood hats?
Yeah, because the last time I answered one of his calls, he just yelled, "Are you wearing that hat?" And I don't
So
know.
what is that? What's
shit
happened to
myself.
him?
What? No, he's going all right. He's going all right.
No, something happened to him. Didn't we say this the other day? You sent it to us. The owner, Alan and Joe.
Did he file for bankruptcy or something?
Oh.
No, that's easy. Mate, the horse is banned from running in about 7 other states or something like that, and 2 territories because you something about the owners not having money or something like that, or
Yeah, there's a thing with the owners thing that's like not like a in disrepute or something like that. It's like of character.
of high step. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Queensland,
Question.
it's like, bro, you got a horse? Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a horse. You
Bring it
race
up.
it then.
Bring
You want
it
to race
up.
it? You
Bring
want
it
to
up.
race it? Boy,
mate, look-
3 tins. 3 tins, thing.
I'll just say it. I think it's a huge chance.
You do.
Huge chance.
First up in the new stable. I wouldn't say no.
Oh, yeah, well, I was
TC
actually-
with the Borderhouse bot combo. It's
I
there
was
to
talking
be
to the
won.
Waterhouse stable and they said it's flying at track. They said it's flying
Well,
at track.
and you didn't know this, but Alan Andres has like a lawsuit out. We've got to be careful because he might just quickly file one against us. But
Well, this is all allegedly. Anything we say.
oh yeah, sorry, it's all allegedly. I could be wrong. Alan's people write in and tell me if I'm wrong, and I'll redact it next week. Like that, I'll just fold like origami. But apparently, he's got like a lawsuit out against the Australian government for like $965 million in compensation.
Fair enough.
Like it's huge. Like,
Imagine
it's-
if he wins that, that'll be the best thing that ever happened for the racing industry because he would just buy horses with it.
It's true, actually. But imagine,
Yeah.
New South Wales racing and everything going have to go back with cap in hand and go, oh, now you're nearly a billionaire. You are a
No,
big
he
character.
wouldn't buy him from the English sales. He'd buy him from Magic Millions Queensland and just absolutely spoil himself every January.
Great for racing Queensland because we're the only state that lets him race them.
Yeah, mate, they even postpone and delay races for him. Remember when
That's
Alligator Blood couldn't get there on time?
That's right.
And it was like, where was it? Oh, I was just down at the bayou, just chilling out next to the pond. Get
Would
him
have
up
been a
here.
Pavilion.
It's troll, what? The good horse.
I'm having a look at the trial now.
I think it's flying.
Oh, jeez,
Alligator Blood.
off that trial.
But it's a gay Waterhouse trialer, so they're
1,030
synonymous.
metres. What is this?
Ready to go.
1,300? Wowzers.
If it wins, Alan,
Wowzers.
send me an alligator. Alan, send me an alligator costume and I'll wear it on the show next week.
He'll send it like real skin, like a Hermes bag. You'll be sitting there.
Yeah.
Protesters will be throwing paint on you because you're an animal. Okay, beautiful. We got anything for the Blake book?
So, yeah, I'll tell you who own good things this weekend. Manly Seagulls.
Oh.
They'll win tonight.
Well, because Kieran Foran's
Oh,
trying for
well.
the game.
Tonight.
Wow, what
Can
a way
that be
to bring
redacted
it
from the
down.
show?
Be an onslaught.
Manly Seagull. Who are they playing? Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Oh, yeah, no.
Be an onslaught.
Melbourne bouncing. Did Melbourne lose last week?
Yeah, they lost
They've
to
been pumped by
Melbourne.
40 the last 2 weeks in a row.
They're going so good.
Melbourne?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, this
It was
is
a
it.
disgrace. I tell you what should have been in your you cannot be serious. The reffing in their last 5 minutes of
No, Blake. I was there. I was at the game. I yelled something like, "Come on, ref!" And he was like, "Yeah, you're right, Pat. Got to get on top of this."
Absolutely disgusting. I used to link up Twitter account as
How'd that go?
vortex to funnel my frustration sometimes.
Get many responses?
Oh yeah.
A few heated ones?
Lots.
I saw people, I think on your
that's the
private
perfect
Facebook, I saw two people just going hammer and tongs with each other.
Because none of them have played footy before. They don't understand a real tackle.
That was the perfect thing to put on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Where did he go on TikTok? He posted his tip the other day when he had his shirt off.
Lots.
Did it?
No, not that one. That one went no good.
Oh, the one. Oh, really? Yeah. Pat, as we've said on this show many times, TikTok is it's a raw place.
Very.
A lot of anger out there at TikTok. And Pat puts and we do our $100 strategy, or the boys do their $100 strategy as a TikTok each week. And Pat decided to do one with his shirt off.
I did it as raw as I could be.
And I said to you, Pat, you have to re-record this. You're going to get absolutely roasted.
I'll tell you what, our female audience that week is
Skyrocketed.
Oh, there was a spike.
Spiked the female
I thought people
audience.
that like potatoes would have just that would have been the spike.
What is there a new potato filter on TikTok?
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a big thumb giving his tips.
Okay, Blake Book. Come on, what do you got for us,
You
BJ?
asked me about the Blake Book. I'm actually doing something different this week for the Blake Book. I'm going to put a race in. As the
We're going to Blake Book a race.
Blake Book
The
race.
entire race, every horse in it.
Yep,
So
Friday the 13th of May 2022. Scone, it was race 2. It was a maiden over 1,000 metres. Economics won the race. This race will produce plenty of winners. There were 2 runners at Gosford today. Muratis, we backed him in members only. He was backed as if unbeatable. $3.10 into $3.40 into $2.40 or something. He got the money. And then in the next race, one other runner from this race, Ultra, run 8th in this race, come out and won. So this race has produced 2 winners at Gosford today. So look it up and just follow any horse from it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Ultra, you tipped it on a Saturday the other week, didn't you?
Ultra.
Ultra.
At the end of me. I penned it last start.
And you gave it one last little.
We backed it in this race.
Gave it one last little go, didn't you?
We gave it one last little go today.
Yeah, well, don't say that because people are like, how come we didn't back Ultra again?
We penned it.
Can't back them all.
Well,
True.
from that race, we are going to try and back them all.
We are going to back more, yes.
All right,
back 'em all
$100
starting,
strategy,
yeah.
boys. Give us something. Give us some winners. What are our totals? BJ, we got them there on hand.
I don't have one hand.
Okay, so-
we're going down, so we need to turn things around. One of mine got
Let's turn it
sacked
around,
last
mate.
week.
Let's turn it
Ten
around.
apiece. Last week was a wipe, I think. Or did you have a small loss?
wipe.
I have a small loss. He had a loss.
Just wipe.
You had
Just
Zaki and
wipe.
everything.
No.
Oh, that's true.
I-
Yeah, it'll just be.
That's minus
No,
8.
but I only wanted him. I only wanted him on if Zaki was
No,
in.
but
So
they
that we
put-
cancelled him.
They put them on.
Cancelled.
It goes straight onto the outright bet.
No. I said only if Zaki ran do I want these bets. Thank you.
I don't remember that.
Pat bet.
I don't remember that.
No, that's not true.
Pat bet.
If
with all
I owned
this.
a bookie, you'd get your money back.
Oh, mate, you're a good man though.
Yeah, I am. And a bonus
Then you-
bet. Just
Then
to,
you just
whatever you
bash
want.
me and steal it off.
We're never going to be bookies together.
no. That's because you're coming from a place of experience. I'm not.
This is Felix and Oscar's bet.
What?
the odd couple.
Oh, okay. So hold on. You know the name of the people that are in the Odd Couple, but you didn't know who sang "We Will Rock You," one of the greatest songs of all time.
Prince.
He's very cultured, this man.
Like butter. Cultured like
yeah.
butter.
Yeah. All right. Give us your $100 strategy, Paddy. Come on. Pump it up.
$100 in one bet here, guys. In one bet. We are going $100 on Zaki in the Doomben Cup. All up on Triviere. That is the all up. That is the one bet. Boom.
$100.
What price is that? $1.40 times 4.
What price are you giving him for Zaki?
$1.40.
You're giving me unders, obviously. You are.
Blake bet is tight bet.
No, I think $1.40 is the best available. $6.44 I got. 644.
644 on those.
Yeah, we'll give you 645.
$100 off.
He just gave you a boost.
Oh, wow. What about the boost?
It's a Blake bet boost.
1 cent boost.
Oh, that's
That
like
is
the
a-
Ladbrokes boosts.
That's a 16th%.
Trivia, okay.
$100.
On Trivier.
It's $6.45.
I might be able to give you a little bit better than that. Like that.
Actually, can we? Well, let's. Don't have it now. We'll ask Blake in overs and unders when to take.
Yeah, 465 is the best price available. So
When to take.
I reckon I can give you a little bit better than that, Pat. So I'll give you $1.40. I'll give you $1.45 times. I'll give you $5.50 because that's what price will start.
You just gave him $6.45.
I'll give you $8. That's the boost.
Were you a good bookie when you? Were you?
Yeah. Just to open up the book, let them on. See how it plays out.
Okay, Paddy's having Zaki and doing trivia. $100 on the lot on the slot. You're going to give him $8 for that.
$8, yeah, that's fine.
So that gets up. He's going to have $8.
800. He'll get 700.
Yes. Okay. Oh, very good. Yum. All right, BJ, give us your $100 strategy for this weekend.
I'm going to go to Sydney. Randwick race 9, number 9, French Marine. I have $50 on this horse. Best price available is $8. Dylan Gibbons takes 3 kilos off. He was really good here in the provincial championships final. He was beaten narrowly. He's going to land another heavy surface. I think it was 34 days between runs when he went to Scone. He had 61 kilos on his back. He sat 3 deep on speed without cover. And he went down in a fight and finish. So back to benchmark 78 grade, gets the perfect run, and I think $8 is good overs. I've got him marked about $5. Then I'm going to go to Eagle Farm. I'm going to have a bet in the BRC Sprint, which is, I think, race 6. Just going to have a look. Not race 6. It might be race 7. Race 7, I'm going to have $40 to win on Oscar Zulu. He was back to different beatable in the takeover target at Gosford, and he had absolutely no luck. That was over 1,200. 1,300 metres second up is much more suitable. Wet or dry, it doesn't matter. He's going to have the right run in behind the speed, and he just travels so well in his races. I think he improved second up. I think he's won 3 from 5 second up, and then I'm going to have $10 small bet on I'm Lethal in Eagle Farm race 6. $21 best price available. We'll have $10 on him. Or if Top Sport wants
Take 31.
$31, I'll take that if Pat allows it.
I'm going to double check Top Sport here. See if
Take
it's-
the 31s.
Thanks, mate.
Take the 41s.
Yeah, the 60s.
all right, let me just have a quick look because people might want to know this. Top Sport.
I think he's going to. I think he starts much shorter than that, especially if we get to a soft 5. John O'Shea will scratch him if he if it gets too wet for him. Anyway, so it's a beaten to nothing. Doesn't matter.
All right, is it?
Race 6. Race 6, number 7. And just check it out for me. $21.
Oh, that website that we use.
Website is shit.
Okay, beautiful. Overs and unders. Let's get into that. I will talk to you about a couple of horses. I will talk about Palele because I have been following this horse. It's been good to me. It's currently, I think, and I can't remember when I spoke before, but I feel like, was it the favourite? I don't know if it's gone back and forth within trivia there.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that's happened since we've been.
Equal favourites with Sportsbet, and Trivia is favourite with TAB.
Yes, correct. Paul Ailey, $4.80. Do you think it'll continue to drift?
Yes, I do. I think he starts longer than that. I think there's a question mark over him at 1,300 metres. It was relatively soft late in that. What race was it behind Marzu? The Doomben 10,000.
10,000.
It's a little bit soft late, so he hasn't ticked the 1,300 metre box. He's got one failure over 1,400 metres, so I think that is a little bit of a concern. He's well and truly deep into his preparation, and I do think he's a better suited horse getting back onto the dry, but whether or not he's better suited getting back onto the dry after a very heavy run.
Yeah.
We can see the market being against them recently. Those horses going from really heavy tracks to firmer surfaces, the market takes a set against them.
Fair. What about Zaki, Blake?
Zaki's the right price. Or I could have him marked shorter than that. I could have him marked about $1.30. So I think $1.40 is he is the best horse in the country. The only thing that was going to beat him last week was going to be the heavy 10 surface, and getting back to a soft 6, soft 5. We're going to see the real Saki on Saturday.
$1.40. Best price right now. Wowee.
The best horse in Australia.
Wowee. Good luck
Take
to you
it.
and
For
yours.
those big punters out there like Pat that want to get a bank,
It's the thrill seekers.
the thrill seekers, take the $1.40. No worries.
I got to talk about and a Matt.
And Matt, yeah.
Current price right now is
The doormat.
the doormat was a little bit unimpressive. It's Randwick Race 7. It's $2.25 right now with Bet Right, whoever that is.
Yeah, well, I actually got him wrong the other day when he was 11 to 1,300 metres. I thought that he would. I think he was about $1. He was odds on at the time we did this segment, and I thought that he'd start definitely in the black because he was a risk at 1,300 metres. He started $1.60, but he did get beat, so I was right and the market was wrong. Never looked a winning hope. 1,300 metres back to 1,100 metres is a concern, just because he doesn't have the freshness in his legs anymore. I think he's a risk at $2.15, $2.20 best price available with Doomben. I think he starts longer than that, and that looked like an end of prep run for me, even though he's relatively early in his campaign. He over-raced badly. He was 3 deep without cover, but never looked a winning chance. So I'm going to say that he starts longer than that. I'd say he gets out to about $2.50.
Okay. And
I'll be backing it if it goes above $2.50.
Okay, fair. I think that's a very even race. There's a lot of horses in the race that, if they bring their best, they go close to winning this race. Like Enchanted Heart, she didn't come up last preparation, won the takeover target, the prep before, and beat a horse by the name of Lost and Running first up in that campaign. So brings her best. She's going to be right in the finish. Like a horse like Surreal Step, new stable. He's had absolutely no luck in the 2 runs this campaign, and if he brings his best, he's going to be right in the finish. Dragonstone, he's not for me. I think that he starts longer in the market. The market's found him already, $9 into $7. But he needs Andermatt at equal weights as from their last start encounter, and Andermatt penalty in there. So you'd be betting on Andermatt not bringing his A game if you were to back Dragonstone.
Well, the stable did say it was flying. Just kidding. I haven't spoken to anyone there. But I could imagine if I did, they would say that it is flying.
Got a few interesting runners, actually, Saturday. Shadow Devil, that horse that beat Private
Yeah, the Private Eye trial.
yeah.
Yeah, he's in on Saturday. He's an interesting horse. That's the MN stable.
What bet did you have when I asked you about something before? Oh, we can't say.
Oh, I can say. Be going out to members only very soon.
Gotta go to members only before this.
I was just waiting. There's a horse in Sydney race 6. Renwick race 6, yes. So I backed Renwick race 6, number 2, Warrior Hero. They didn't declare a rider. And I just have to check that. I think Coco Ross got scratched, so it made Dylan Gibbons available. Don't quote me on that, but Dylan Gibbons was available. So they've claimed on the horse, and I had him marked on top, and he's $8 at the moment. So with 3 kilos coming off his back, he is a definite bet.
Little freebie for you animals that aren't in members only, but got to be going out. We'll be getting a good price on that one.
Who's that favourite?
Make sure you get involved with Punt Club.
Punt Club.
This is going to be fantastic. Let's give away a TLU merch pack, shirt, hat, stubby cooler. You'll get it in the next 3 months. I promise you, right? You got new post pads today.
Yeah, they couldn't be any slower than when Sam was in charge.
Oh, well. It's not true at all. Okay, I'm going to use my little randomizer that I used to use. What do we used to use the randomizer for?
For giveaways.
Was this giveaways in...
We got any new reviews.
Well, you do some reviews as well. Let's complicate things.
You do that, Pat, you look for a review.
No, I'm just going to do this right now. So we've got 392 people that we're going to go through. We're going to find one. Generate random... Oh, no, I need to generate one random number. I've got 2 here. Should we just give away 2 packs?
Yeah.
More work for him. When I used to do the merch, like, yeah, give away 3, give away 4.
Give away a couple of packs. Don't be a
All
dog.
Right. So the 103rd, we've got Ian Watkins.
What-o?
Ian Watkins, get in touch. I think Punt Club might get in touch with you guys. I'm not sure how it works.
Hildo and I used to play footy with a bloke named Watto.
I think everyone's had a Watto in their life, haven't they? Jesus.
And the other winner is Stuart Hawthorne. Big Stu.
Oh, Sturt McGill.
Do you know him?
Sturt Hawthorne.
You don't. Okay, those blokes are winning. So if you've bought an entry, you are in the raffle. Make sure. Look at this. I'm looking through these names as I'm just scrolling through, and I know so many of our members have actually got behind us as well, which is fantastic. A lot of names from Tips and Slips. This is really, really cool. Make sure you get involved. If you want to buy a heap of units, do that. If you want your mum to buy some, your dad to buy some, your sister, your brother, your sons, your daughters, your neighbours, your friends, everyone get involved. The more punters, the better for us. Looking forward to the live stream.
I'm going to get Junie some shares for a birthday.
What a fantastic idea.
Yes.
Everyone buy Junie shares for her birthday under your own name.
Good idea.
Yeah.
We'll do Junie's as well, but
Yeah.
that'll be. But more punters, the better. Grab your units, get involved. Anything to say, fellas, before we wrap up?
Nah, good luck.
Yeah, a bit of freestyle here. Boys, there's a big one next week at Rosehill Gardens. Not this Saturday, the next Saturday. We've got a celebrity coming. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to say this because it might...
I've heard you're not. So
Because he was coming with his wife.
Is it Queen?
It's Prince.
Yeah, it's closed.
What's he going to wear?
Prince?
No,
Raspberry Beret.
it's not Prince.
He's going to do a raspberry parade.
We're going to do a raspberry parade for him.
Pat
It's
thought
not
the Prince song was called Raspberry Parade. Quickly. Okay.
It's not Queen. It's the King. It's DJC himself at Rosehill Gardens.
Wow. DJC out west.
He's coming out west. He's coming down for one night only at Rosehill Gardens. Hopefully Big Hildo can get us some tickets. And boys, come out and just watch him do a few vortexes on track. Ground zero at Rosehill Gardens.
Did you, when he said, can we get some tickets, did you say, yeah, you just hang on to the other coattail that I hang on to and let's see where Hildo can get us?
I said, hang on to mine. Don't worry. We'll get him off someone. I'll call Mark Newnham. And he'll go,
I also heard that Rachel King had a housewarming party during the weekend and you ate more Frankfurts than all the rest of the party put together.
Felt like a giant dad there.
You are. I heard you ate yourself into a state of embarrassment.
I took my son, and no word of a lie, he was taller than a lot of people there.
You won't be invited to many more of those.
He's 4.
All right, that's enough. Great way to end. Just leave swinging.
Yeah.
Good luck this weekend. See you Saturday. Good luck this weekend. Good luck, punters. Uru, and have a good day.
Happy birthday, Junie.
Happy birthday,
Birthday,
Junie.
Junie.
I can't remember how to stop it.
That'll be the Junie, when you're older, go back and listen to